Alright, we're back, guys. Just a few problems. But anyway, let's go ahead. Darkness. Best way to start off, just darkness. The blackness is thick, mud-like. Look around me, but it's clear that I'm the only one here. But there should be another. She might enjoy hide and seek, but I had a hunch that she isn't very good at it. My heart races alongside my feet. Ah! What's going on? My body feels light. What's... Just a little more. She's close. I know it. The song. I know I heard it before, but where? Ah! Ren, I'm warning you. If that song continues another minute, I'll... Who the heck leaves their ringtone on max on a Saturday morning? Next thing I hear is the sound of rushing water as I prepare for the morning. There's something odd about the lucidity of that dreaming. 2 days in a row, too. Unless this is mirror doing, somehow. Except, no. This can't be anything more than a coincidence. I'll approach it logically. For one thing, I never did figure out how she disappeared from the roof. She couldn't have jumped to the ground over that distance, much less with a single footstep. There was a soft noise after she jumped, but that was it. Maybe she jumped onto a balcony or something. But then, where did she vanish to? Although the real question is why anyone would do that to begin with. She knew what school I went to, too. Does she know where I live? She somehow knew what route I took home. But if she knows me, why do I not recognize her? No, this is all wrong. The dream doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. It doesn't even matter. If she wants to dig up my memory, she'll have to try harder than that. Alright. Then breakfast. I'm up before Ren for once. This is more rare of an occurrence than it should be. Morning, Onisha. I glare at her. She stops. So was that one of your friends calling this morning? Yeah, sort of. I told her to call last night, but she missed me, so... She scratches the back of her head and gives her best, oops, sorry look. You know, that ringtone of yours woke me up this morning. Really? Sorry. That's not bad for a fake blush, but it's not superb. 6 out of 10. Did I mention that I was having a nice dream when I was rudely awoken? Oh, were you dreaming about Lillian? Of course not. I slammed the coffee mug down, but it doesn't earn as much as a flinch. Instead, oh, so you weren't dreaming about her. Then what are you complaining about? By the way, you were going to Lucas' place to study today, right? Then tables have turned. Perhaps. Okay. You were going to fail your exams and repeat the year with me in your class, then. Well then, you know what you have to do. It's cold. Mark, I'm the one who should be saying that. It's freezing. Neither of us are willing to step into the attack range of the icy wind. Are you sure you want to go through with this? It's not we're actually going to study. I know, but he got the new culpable Axel game. Don't you understand? What the hell is a culpable Axel? It's cheap Chinese style censorship. They'll never guess what we're really talking about. And who exactly is they? You know, them. No one's listening. Although, with Mirror around, I can't be so sure. Ren and I'll walk over to Lucas' place without any mishaps, plus or minus a few frozen fingers. Oh, I hope you turned the heat on. I can't play with my fingers are cold. Don't worry, I'm sure he's comfortably huddled up in front of his computer. You'll see. The bell rings and no one answers. What? That's odd. I just called and he said he would be here. I'm going to freeze to death out here. Aren't you at least a little worried that I'll freeze to death as well? Oh, Mark, how silly. You know I'll be gone before you. That's not the response I was looking for. Well, it looks like there's only one thing we can do. Ring glares mischievously at the front door. I have a bad feeling about this. 1, 2... Ah! Oh, what's this? A heavenly salute has come to harvest my soul already. Life is what it is. I suppose. Goodbye, cruel world. Pipido. Oh my god, the fucking magical girls. So many references in this. I'll probably watch so many animes, honestly. Ouch. What just happened? I'm greeted by Ren's worried face. Alright, that's enough. I'm alive already. No need to curse me further. That was dangerous. Don't you know you shouldn't lunge at someone's feet with your temple? Someone could have gotten hurt. Someone? Her eyes do seem a little teary though. Ring, just so you know, it isn't politely to charge to other people's front doors without permission. Oh. I am, sorry. This makes the post-it in my head a tad more bearable. Or maybe that's just a code. Oh, look, there he is. Hey. Sorry I'm late. I had to run in and grab some things for lunch. Did I keep you waiting long? He looks around. There's an indentation and snow scattered around his walkway. Ren is leaning on her left foot because her right is sore from the impact. And I'm too dizzy to tell what's happening. He looks for the indication and ran to my head, then back to the indentation. Then he shrugs and unlocks the door. Grab whatever you want to eat. I'll meet you in my room in a few minutes. Shit, this a baller ass room. Damn, I wish I had a room like this. If you guys probably want to know what my setup is like, my room is probably about like half the size of a jail cell. I mean, like, my room is probably about the size of someone's like closet in a big house. Yeah, that's about my room size. You can literally walk 12 steps and hit a wall. Yeah, it's pretty small. I start to thaw as we step inside. Oh, he got the new Choco and Ice book. Guess her guilt's worn off already. She scampers into Lucas' room and begins snooping around. I'm surrounded by 2D girls. This is heaven. Literally, heaven. I escape from Ren before my soul gets sucked out of me. In the middle of the mess sits a clustered desk with a glowing monitor. A glowing monitor? So he left his computer on it unguarded? I see. I admit that I'm curious, but am I that curious? The way he thinks. Okay, this is the first choice in the game. And I think they said like I'm guessing he's my best friend, so I wouldn't really go snooping on his computer. If it was my best friend, I wouldn't snoop on his computer. It's like part of the bro code and shit. Don't invade on like their privacy. So, but I'm pretty fucking curious right now because they just asked me. I'm pretty damn curious. I don't want to click on some shit. Then it's like it's some hentai or some shit, and I gotta censor it. And this one video is gonna have warning 18 and up only. Okay, all right, I'm gonna try this. Okay, let's do this. I reach for the mouse to clear the screen with a daring poke. That's slightly disappointing, actually. He just enjoying his regular dose of... Have you finally given in your temptations? Uh-oh. I knew it was only a matter of time. Okay, alright, I got this. I'll take a deep breath and try to think of an excuse. This isn't the time to be taking deep breaths. Don't think, just talk. I was just... Corrections, don't think. Just say something coherent. Really, there's no need to be shy. We both knew it would happen someday. It's not what it looks like, I swear. The computer was like this when I got here. It's okay, Mark. It's normal to be curious. Well, I agree to ask you precisely what you mean by curious. Well, you know. Well, you know, from looking at the screen, it's clear that you're about to... I see you finally falling, Mark. Oh, God. I knew I shouldn't have messed with it. Oh. Every time he laughs like that, he does it for a reason. If you ever want to borrow anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'm always willing to aid the unenlightened in their journey to paradise. Look at you's dark invitation. It's super effective. Oh my god. Pokemon reference. Oh, this is great. I fainted along with my reputation. Well, I guess that's the end of that. Lucas brings up a few glasses of water and sits down. I will ask why he only has water when he just came back from the grocery store, but he probably has other uses for his money. It's art, not porn. Exactly. Everything in the world is art, even if you do consider it porn. So have you guys decided what you want to do? We can always take turns beating Mark in that new fighting game. Oh, really? You're gonna pick on me? Sounds like a plan. Don't I get a say in any of this? It's been a while. I remember when Ren and I used to come over here all the time, doing nothing but sitting around and chatting over some video games. It's strange, but part of me feels like these days have vanished. Are they gone forever? They couldn't be. But even if we're doing the same old things, I can't help but glance out the window from time to time. Mostly when my chest tightens. Ah, Mark, you're blushing. I'm not. Right, 3 years ago. It's alright, I'm not teasing you. It's alright. Well, maybe just a little. It's strange. I was different back then, but she's hardly changed at all. Cut it out already, I'm not in the mood. Of course you'll say that. Maybe so, but that doesn't make it any less true. Don't you have anything to do? Not really, unless you count homework. You've been on the computer all day, haven't you? I noticed you didn't end that sentence with a question mark. But school is boring. Besides, it's not like you're doing anything other than moping around. I told you I'm not. Her expression stops me in my tracks. I'm going upstairs. Leave me alone. Fine. I'll just bother you again tomorrow. I turn to leave, but I feel her eyes on my back. I walk away. That was me. It's surreal. Was that really how I felt back then? It all seems to have faded over time. Or maybe I just got numb. But that's no excuse to have ignored her like that. I'm sure she knows she's not that dense. Someday I owe her a nice, long talk. I want her to know that I care about her. I don't care about you anymore, Mark. Did I win? You won. Huh? Who thought? Just you wait. I'll have my revenge next time. You say that every time. Fine then. Again, I'll try again. We're going to be here for a while, aren't we? By the time we left, our final score was 7-2.